Hello and welcome everyone. This is Man bringing you another Fleet Ops audio commentary. Today I have the pleasure of bringing you a Boggz versus Mort match. We are playing just a friendly kill your friend game on Early Bird. Both Boggz starting off as the White Federation, and over here, right next door, Mort as the Green Feds, and so we shall see how the Fed Rats beat up on the Fed Rats. Boggz just pumping right out the door with his engineering right off the bat. Mort here a hair behind him with almost an identical build here. You can see both of these guys going for their dilithium moon first and then their engineering first. So this is really going to be a Fed versus Fed match here, as both of these players just going to look to try to get the upper hand. There's no race advantage here whatsoever. And I can't quite tell you what avatars they're playing at the moment, but we shall find out here shortly. As soon as they build us a star yard, we'll see the build queue, and that'll give us an idea of what they have. So again, both players is really going right into it. Let's see how Mort over here is doing. He is getting up his yard, so that hair of a lag in his Starfleet engineering is really not going to do much against him, because that chassis level 1 will build really fast, and it's kind of this Antares yard that's going to be I believe the main time lag here. You can see both of these guys bringing it up roughly just about the same time. Again, Mort here just a half hair behind. See chassis level 1 here for Mort coming in about, let's see, that's what, 30 seconds, and this guy's got about 10 seconds. So Mort just, again, about 20 seconds on this engineering behind Boggz, and both Boggz pretty much going. So Boggz is going to go right up into monsoons, very likely. Yep, queuing those up as we see Mort over here throwing out some sabers. You saw that he threw a whole bunch of sabers in his cube, and what he's probably doing there, he's trying to chase off this scout, trying to give Boggz the impression that he's going heavy sabers. It does look like he is going to dig queued all of those, and has now replaced those with single saber with intrepids, and so Boggz right now is under the impression that Mort is going sabers at least a little bit, but Boggz is pretty crafty, and he knows Mort is crafty, so there's this sort of meta game going on between these folks here. Boggz probably knows that Mort's just messing with him, and yeah, and just proceeding kind of a little cautiously from there. Boggz making a bold move, moving right up into his first dilithium natural expansion. This is going to end up giving him an edge later in the game if Mort doesn't somehow counter this with an economic advantage of his own. Mort trying to move up into Starfleet Science. You can see that now Boggz here is a hair behind, about 30 seconds behind on the Starfleet Science. That is going to roll right into the Starfleet Command, which will be giving him warp-ins. And you see Mort up here scouting out the dilithium expansion. Now this is going to make a little bit of trouble for Boggz. It's going to mean he is going to want to put up a platform, more than likely, as really this is now no longer a safe area, but with teammates like this, your expansions are never really safe. Boggz also going to catch a little bit of scouting down here, going to see this expansion, and going to catch that's what's going on. He's going to also see that Mort's a station behind him here. So there we see Boggz putting up his platform, and that will probably be a phaser platform very shortly. Now the question is, where is that Starfleet Command? We are looking around, not seeing any Starfleet Command here, and it looks like these Starfleet Sciences are going to be used for the special. They're going to save up their cash for the special and the expansion. So neither of these folks having much of an offense out on the board here. We do have a lone monsoon here moving around, doing quite all right. The monsoon has this nice little high density shield generators, which makes it excellent against long range vessels. However, this guy here is a short ranged vessel, and so the Monsoon, I believe, does not do very well against this. The Monsoon is excellent against those sabers, so if Boggz was under the impression that Mort was going heavy sabers are long range, these Monsoons with their other specials would just tore those guys up. So the Monsoon is an excellent counter to the sabers, but Mort has countered that counter with his Intrepid's. Going to give him a little bit of an advantage there. Now, Boggz is going to be able to see that there are Intrepids on the field. You can see that he is instead queuing up some Norways. And we'll take a quick look. This guy is a Nova here, and over here we see on the build queue this is a... Oh, hello. So, over here, Boggz, I'm just a little bit slow on this. Boggz playing a Mason fed as Mort over here playing a Risner fed. So, yeah. Boggz, let's see, we have Mort over here with his Starfleet Command halfway done, and Mason not doing anything as far as that setup. And so we are going to... We shall see how this turns out. Boggz is about to find a nice little bit of a warp in somewhere very near and dear to his heart. I doubt that the warp in is going to end up here because of this platform. This, however, Boggz does seem to be a little bit distracted. Okay, there it is. Pulse platform up. Now, the pulse platform, you haven't seen one of these in a long time. It doesn't have a lot of offense, but boy, does this thing have just a bloody strong ablative armor passive. And this thing just means that any short-range vessel is just going to waste a whole bunch of their firepower trying to take out this pulse platform. So, in the meantime, the Mort getting a nice little warp in as he is actually taking out this stuff. The ablative armor not going to do a whole lot against these long-range vessels. And so the long range are actually, because you can see, if you can read that quickly, the reduced combat performance against long range, and so these long range vessels are going to be able to just knock out this guy a little bit. This one Intrepid taking a lot of damage, though, needing to kind of bounce out and get away, but don't know why they're not. Oh, hello, over here, and the Monsoon's going to make a raid. Boggz not letting this go unanswered. Going to do a little bit of punching in on the Mort's Tritanium, as these guys moving, as Mort continues to put the firing pressure up on these guys. Going to be able to knock out a couple of those as Boggz moves his Monsoon. Oh, going to run into a phaser platform. This phaser platform is going to do a lot of constant damage, but you'll notice that, again, we have the high density shield generators. These guys are good against long ranged, and this platform is a long ranged vessel, if you will. I do suspect that these Monsoons are just going to be able to hang out here doing whatever they wish. Up here, the Risner is chasing after this other constructor, going to make Boggz just pay for that. And here we have these Monsoons just punching through stuff left and right, taking very little damage. This other platform going to be up here very shortly. Boggz, I don't know where he's at the moment. Just far as, mentally wise, it looks like he is trying to get a little bit of repair going off on this guy, as he is trying to get that last little bit of something up. The Norways are out. Boggz a little bit on the... Let's take a look. Where is his money being spent? You notice he doesn't have the special here, so these torpedoes would be awesome against this raiding. This guy here providing just a little extra punch, and you can see that the phaser is not doing a whole lot, but this pulse is actually doing a decent amount of damage to those guys, and this is actually going to drive Mort off. Boggz off, as he's going to run to do a little bit of repair. So, in the ensuing battle, we can see that Mort has got an upper hand. He's got some Intrepids. He's building up his platforms. A number of Intrepids out. I see 4 here. There's another one running around here somewhere, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Mort has a very solid dilithium moon. Platforms all around it. He's good there. Got a platform here by his Tritanium, and Boggz is going to be set back here into his area. Not a lot of, oh wow, hello. So Boggz being a little bit of sneaky here, building his Starfleet Command over in his Tritanium. I don't know this is a good idea. He has no real defense in this area. You can see what's his pull going to be. He gets, he gets a torpedo refit nebula. Oh, and that's going to be very, very nice. Running down here, going to have to provide a lot. Oh, here we go. And we'll see where he goes with this guy. You can see Mort trying to move out. He feels that he has a bit of an upper hand. He kind of does. The one thing he doesn't know is how big is Boggz' fleet, except maybe he does here. He's going to see this guy, and this is going to be the counterclockwise terrorism as Boggz is moving out his monsoon fleet. Oh, and his monsoons do have the special, and somehow or another, Boggz is looking to come back over here and see what's happening over here. But oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, is this gonna hurt? Boggz with another warp in, coming in on a phaser platform, as these guys look to need to concentrate on that Mediterranean class. They are going to find that it is going to get. They're going to be able to take it out. That cancels, Boggz smartly cancels his other platform. Don't want to spend the money on something you're not going to get any advantage on. However, these phaser platforms are going to try to do a little bit of damage to the Nebula class refit here. Just punching out with its special. Going to be able to burn through these shields really quickly. Boggz, though, no slouch here, coming in with his monsoons, looking perhaps to do whatever damage he can. He will be doing a lot of able to counter these Excelsior classes, but wow, is this going to be a hurt for Boggz as he's going to lose his Starfleet Command. As down it goes, no more warp-ins for a little while, and here we can see just a lot of boom go around as Mort is running into this Nebula, about to just barely saves his Nebula refit here, as Boggz doing a little bit of micro here as well, looking to, both of them don't look like they lost too much. Boggz, of course, losing a Constructor and a, well, his Starfleet Command. That puts him in a decisive situation here. These guys are going to be able to, I guess they're going to try to come in here and just eat past the shields. Boggz pulling off an axe, probably not what he's really wanting to do. So Mort's just really going to stay in here. This green nebula is just amazing as far as what it can do. Trying to get a little bit of a save off on his Excelsior. Got the crew life support going down. Boggz really doesn't have to do a lot here. Just kind of keep these guys bottled up. I don't know if this is a good move here. This guy is not in the nebula. He is going to get burned down. Down goes an Intrepid? No, not really. This guy is just taking a ton of fire. Down it goes. Mort going to lose an Intrepid as well. Someone's getting, somebody losing some shields here. Barely tell what's going on here. These guys just fighting it out in here. A little bit of the special going off by these Norway classes, and just it's real hard to kind of tell what's going on here. This is Boggz ships taking the most fire here. This here is the other ship taking fire on the other side, and this guy is going to try to run off, going to get out, but just not enough. However, Boggz' Intrepid takes a beating here too, as or I had that backwards, one of the two. Here we have Boggz'